Welcome back to Parent Talk. Here's Linda O'Connor.
Hey, welcome back. I have on the line Casey Riordan Millard. She's creator of Shark Girl. It's an unusual work of art, and Casey's got a new book called Shark Girl and Belly Button. So let's hear all about it because it sounds like a really interesting topic. Hey, Casey, thanks for joining me this morning.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for having me.
I have to be very honest. Jane Bell of B is for Books recommended that we speak today. And when she did, I don't know, maybe I wasn't listening, but I thought we were talking just about a book. So last night I'm online, I'm doing some research, and I saw this sculpture of a little girl with a shark's head and thought, oh my God, there's actually a Shark Girl out there. And they've moved it to Canal Side, and you talked last night at Albright Knox. So there's so much more than just a book that I had no idea. So fill me in, please.
Oh, boy. Okay, so I have been making fine art about Shark Girl, mostly paintings and sculptures since 2004.
Okay.
And in the last 2 years, I've been working on my first children's book. So here she is, 10 years old, and she's now just transitioning into this new medium, which has been so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it's been pretty wonderful. The museum, the Albright Knox, so they purchased my first public sculpture of Shark Girl over the summer, and I had made her with a grant from the city of Cincinnati, and it was the largest piece I had made to date. And I was looking for a home for her and wasn't having much success finding one. And then Aaron Ott from Albright Knox called, and it all just sort of, and it just so happened that the book was coming out at the same time, and it's just been good timing.
Now, Shark Girl, where is it? Is the sculpture at the Canal Side or at Albright Knox?
It's at Canal Side.
It is, okay. Because this is like a full-size girl. And from what I saw, you could actually pose with her, yeah.
Yeah, she's made of fiberglass, and she's sitting on a giant fiberglass rock, and there is room for people to sit next to her and visit. Mm-hmm. And it ends up being a photo op for a lot of people.
I bet.
But my intent originally was for people to just have a seat with her, and she's just sort of sitting there quietly. So the thought was that, people would sit with her and just have a nice quiet moment, but not be alone.
Right. Well, tell me, first off, before we talk about the book, how the idea of Shark Girl even evolved.
Well, I have been terrified of sharks irrationally since I was small, and I am one of those people who occasionally feels like they're going to be attacked by a shark while they're in a swimming pool.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And so I would, race to get out of the pool and just be in absolute panic over something that I knew was not real. And so in adulthood, I have tried to use the shark as a way to remind myself that when I feel fearful, that a lot of times it's just a trick that my mind is playing on me, and that it's not necessarily what is really going on, and that I'm going to be okay.
Right.
And so she has become sort of, she's not wearing, her head is a shark's head, but she's sort of afraid. She's embodying what she's most afraid of, and at the same time sort of using it as protection for herself.
That's good.
So, she's been sort of a little self-help for my rational and irrational fears.
I love it. So tell me the book now. I'm guessing takes that kind of thought into it and expands on it?
It does. The book, Shark Girl and Belly Button, it's the two characters are playing off of each other, and Shark Girl is more of the fearful character. She worries. She's sort of a glass half empty kind of girl, but then I compliment her with Belly Button, who's sort of a glass half full. And so between the two of them, I feel like they fill the glass, which they just complement each other very nicely. And so there's, one character who's constantly worried that nothing is going to work out, and then she always has someone by her side that says, "It's great. You're gonna, you're doing fine."
That's good. So it's a nice balance.
Yeah.
And who is this book written for? Like what age group?
It's targeted towards 3 to 8-year-olds, and but I think visually it can always go younger. I think babies enjoy looking at books, but I try to use sort of themes that maybe adults can also relate to. I mean, I don't think that it's too juvenile for adults to enjoy it.
Oh, good. Well, I love the fact that they can pick up your book and that they can also pose with it over on Canal Side with Shark Girl with an actual life-size image.
I never thought of that.
Let me be the first to suggest.
You're brilliant.
Now, today you're going to be over at B is for Books. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll be at B is for Books at 11 a.m.
Okay.
And I believe I'm reading the book, and I'm going to do a little drawing demonstration of Shark Girl and Belly Button.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. That's my comfort zone. So,
perfect.
And then at 3 o'clock, I will be at Talking Leaves.
Oh, okay.
And that is just scheduled as a book signing.
Perfect.
So, but I love talking to people. So,
well, I think, like I said, I was so surprised. I Googled Shark Girl last night expecting to find a book and came up with a sculpture and all these different, and I'm like, holy crow, what did I get myself into? And the more I researched it, the more I really was just enthralled with it. And I think, having that life-size sculpture down at Canal Side, I think is just wonderful to be able to go down there with your child. Because if my girls were younger, I'm sure this is something they would be totally aware of and captivated with. But to be able to go down there and just, pose with it, bring your book, whatever. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, she feels real. I mean, she's so large.
Right. I saw it.
She seems real.
Absolutely.
And I've actually heard of a couple of children who have visited her, and they were disappointed to find out that she was not alive. So, they
thought she was going to be alive, huh?
Yes.
Now that would be
waiting there for them, and but yeah, I don't know. I'm just so excited that she's here.
Oh, and well, we're excited that you're here. You're here for the weekend. You're from Cincinnati, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so you're here visiting with your family for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got my husband and 2 little boys here with me, and the 2 little boys could not be less interested in Shark Girl.
Oh, that's too. What are their ages, just out of curiosity?
They're 6 and 8.
6 and 8.
They do like the book, though.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, yeah, that's how I knew I was going to be, okay when my oldest son read the book, and he said, "Have you read this? It's funny." Great.
That is great. And maybe you need to come up with a Shark Boy.
I know. I know. That's my brother's on me about that. So.
There you go. Well, I think it's terrific. And I'll just reiterate that you're going to be at 11 o'clock this morning at B is for Books. That's at 6562 East Quaker Street in Orchard Park. I love that bookstore. So it's certainly worth a drive out there. You're going to be reading, drawing. Will you be signing books there as well, or not sure?
Yes, I will.
Okay, signing books there too. And I'm sure you can get lots of copies there. And then 3 o'clock, you're going to be at Talking Leaves. And I believe that's on Main Street in Buffalo.
I think so.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But Google it, guys. Google it, Talking Leaves. But thank you for spending some time with us. I can't wait to get down to Canal Side to see this sculpture now that I've seen it on online. I think it looks amazing. So thank you for sharing your time with us. And best wishes.
Thanks for spending some time with me, Linda. I appreciate it.
Please keep us in touch. If you've got another book coming out or a Shark Boy, let me know.
I sure will.
All right. Thanks so much. So. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
You
too. All right. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because coming up is Frank Miller. He joins us each and every week with a list of what's going on around town. So get your calendars out. We'll be right back. You're listening to Parent Talk on FM 102.9 and AM 1230, Timeless WECK.
I'm Jane Bell, owner of Beers for Books, inviting you to check out our unique children's bookstore for your next children's birthday party. There's